Alright, people. Hello and welcome. I am Michael.
I am Zach.
We are playing Tomb Raider for about the third time.
It is the third time for me.
We're restarting it. We restarted it a second time because our first video was crap, and then our second time through, it got all screwed up. So this is our third time doing it, but we're gonna do a little express version. We're gonna do a little bit of the beginning, just to get you guys into the story, and then I'm gonna skip ahead to the next main part of the story and catch you guys up. And then we'll jump back to where me and Zach ended on our last recording, since we got really far and we really don't want to play through. As much as I love playing this game, this will be about my sixth time playing this part of the game. So we're just gonna skip ahead to make our lives a bit easier.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's a very beautiful and fun game. This is the definitive edition, and I'd really like to play the sequel at some point too. I don't remember what the sequel's called.
Oh, yeah.
As both are.
Oh, man.
All for naught. And the boob shots.
Yeah. Like on the way down, she's like, ooh. Like, what? What is that?
Yeah.
It's like, no one would do that.
Alright, so far what you got is you're on a boat. I guess you're an archaeologist. Gets crashed. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what other story we're skipping out on.
That's about it.
Well, I'm skipping out the first couple videos too that you find on the camcorder.
Okay.
Or maybe just the second one, maybe not.
Yeah, I really have no clue what any of those meant. You're kind of on an expedition to find something, and so the Tomb Raider here, she wants to go one direction, and everyone else is like, no way, it's not over there, and then
And that's everyone else.
That's really it. That's all that you learn.
Yeah, and we might actually end up seeing that cutscene because I don't remember where it comes into this part of the game, but we might end up skipping it. So if it happens, it happens. If we skip it, well, now you know.
Oh, I always forget about that part.
I didn't forget about it the second time, but I completely forgot that time. Squeaks. Sounds of heavy breathing.
Water drips. Just in case you couldn't hear.
Okay.
Laura groans.
So the first time we played this, I totally called it. There's going to be fire, and I'm just like, oh, you totally got to burn that body. And I said it partially jokingly, but that's exactly what you have to do. Is burn a dead body that's next to you. That one, right in front of you. Haha, genius. There's a lot of things to do with fire in this game. It's pretty cool. There's crafting, different sort of stuff. Lots of blood on her face at all times. Her also anti-gravity hair.
Yeah.
So.
It's amazing that they can get expressions on a character's face.
Yeah. It's very beautiful.
I wonder if you'd be able to actually swing on that rope. Hers didn't set on fire.
Well, because you only push it into the fire and then you got away from it. But this is where it's gonna hurt. Called it. Not like I've played this 4 times now. Let's see. This is my 5th time playing this portion of the game.
Oh,
I haven't played the game before, but I did do a little pre-recording work to get us a little bit further to jump forward, and then of course the other times. Ow. It's gotta hurt.
I feel like she would have passed out or something.
Probably.
But instead, she's just gonna...
No, she's gotta be tough.
Did she just hit her head on that rock? Is that what happened?
No, I think she tripped on the bones. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know if it comes through the game, but the crunching from the bones and stuff, it comes through the controller sound, and it's really cool. If it's something that ends up being annoying in the recordings, it'll be cut out in the 5th one. But if it's not annoying, if you can't tell, don't worry about it. If it is annoying, sorry, we're not really gonna fix we're not going to listen back to the audio until after the 4th episode. No, until after the 3rd episode. I lied. I lied. Sorry. Oh no, my Twitch went out.
So what kind of shows? What show are you into right now?
The Magicians.
Magicians?
So it's a new show on Sci-Fi, and like the first episode, it really seems like it has so much aspects from like Narnia and Harry Potter, but it's not like either of them, and it's actually really good, especially for a sci-fi show. So I've been watching that. It's a fairly new one. I think that they're only like 8 or so episodes in, maybe.
Nice. Oh, seriously, that guy?
Yep. What about you? You into anything?
I was really into Grimm for a while. It's a little soap opera-y sometimes, but I enjoy it. At first it was just kind of like, oh, they tried to turn Grimm's fairy tales into a detective show, but now it's like really taking its own kind of life.
I never got into it because the way you first described it didn't seem interesting to me.
I kind of just, I lost track of it, just stopped watching for a while, and haven't had much time to watch, Netflix or whatever you want to watch. I actually watch on Amazon, but...
Yeah. Have you ever seen Wet Hot American Summer?
Nope.
Well, it's an amazing movie, and they actually made a prequel with the same actors, like, I forget how many years later, but like a while later. But it's hilarious because it's still a prequel. And it's a show that Netflix made as a prequel to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And as I said, it's the same actors that they use, and this is like a huge time gap. So the actors look so much different, and you could tell that they're nowhere even near the age they were supposed to be.
That's funny.
I mean, you could already tell that they were a bit older in the movie than what they were supposed to be, but even so. But either way, it's a very hilarious show and movie. I suggest anyone go watch it now if you haven't seen it.
I've been working my way back through Scrubs.
Oh yeah, Scrubs is great. That was too early. I didn't let anything get in that. I hate myself.
I'm surprised you caught on to that. That was nowhere near what the actual melody should. I was like,
well, that's sounded like that to me.
good.
Maybe it's just because we hang out too much. I already know what you're thinking.
I know what's on your mind 24/7.
What's on my mind right now?
Video games.
Nah, actually it was pie. Even though I don't like pie. So, sorry. You were wrong.
Oh, okay.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Gotta get out of here.
Wait,
There's
so
a little reference for you guys. So what?
How much of this section are we going to go through?
We're going until we get to the first campfire.
Okay.
You have like home bases in this game, which are campfires, where you do your crafting and stuff. We're gonna go to the first one, and then we're gonna jump forward to where I say is probably the next big thing in story. And then once we get past that little part, we are going to jump ahead to where we are way ahead of already. So we'll have like we'll fill you guys in like after we skip forward on like what you guys missed to an extent. Well, we won't go into huge detail, but there are some things that we can tell you.
There is some croft booty involved.
Boom. That's booty.
Ooh.
That booty.
Head squishing.
The one that we're looking at now. Booty and boobs. That's what this game is. Not my torch!
Yeah, I think it did a better job on like the redesign. Like, obviously there are still some shots there, but you know that I don't know. There's like a win-lose there.
Yeah.
They either keep it the same and still have the same controversy they've always had, or they change it completely, and then like that makes it too much about the controversy. Like they were just doing it.
Yeah.
Just not.
Ah. Looked like she didn't make it there.
She's not leaking blood out of the side of her stomach anymore.
No, but she is bleeding everywhere
I'm
else.
sure she would be. Could you imagine having that was metal, right?
Yep.
A metal stake like through your side. There's no way.
That was the steel rotting that they use for concrete foundations.
There's no way that she would even be walking around right now.
Well, if it hit that part of you, there's a chance it missed a lot of things.
Yeah, but it still went all the way through. That's a lot.
Yeah,
There would be a lot of blood pouring out of that thing. More than that little patch on her.
There's spots where you could
On
like,
that
get a hole
fabric
going
that she's
in
wearing
all the
over her
way through
torso.
your body, and there not being that much blood compared to what you would think. I mean, of course, there's still gonna be a lot.
All
of
right,
blood.
only one way to settle this. Live experiment.
All right, I'm gonna shoot you with a bullet right through that little soft spot in your shoulder.
Ugh.
Hopefully, I'll miss that that vein that runs right
Yeah, that
around
sounds gross.
there. Or maybe we'll just do it on Matt. So. Oh yeah, voice controls. That's a fun thing. We tried
controls
voice
sucks.
controls last time, and like they're not horrible. They do work, but the thing is, like, anytime anything is said, it's just like Bo. Did you say Bo? Bo? Bo! Oh, Bo!
Oh, by the way, we get a bow later on in the game.
Well, yeah. We'll I think what you're not gonna see after we get to the first campsite, we're gonna get a bow and this little hook lever thing that allows you to open doors and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that's all that you'll miss out on us getting for the first time jump. I guess I'll call it a time jump. It's more of a game jump. It's like 30 seconds for us, but you know, whatever. It's a plane. Turns into Uncharted. Nazi zombies come out of everywhere. Have you played Uncharted?
I played the first one.
I highly suggest you play through all of them, especially since the fourth one's coming out. Or is that, I don't know anything about games anymore.
I think you were there when I bought it. It was only like $2.
Oh yeah. No, wait. I thought that you. Oh, you bought Uncharted and Infamous. That's what it was. Because I know that you bought Infamous, and I told you to borrow the other one.
Yeah.
Infamous is like one of my favorite game series that there is. Festival of Blood was cheap, but worth it. Second Son, honestly, the story endings, I won't give it away, but I don't think it was the greatest.
Second Son wasn't?
Yeah, because in my opinion, the game's called Infamous, so of course your karma level should be Infamous for the proper story. But Second Son, the Infamous ending was just so stupid.
Oh, okay.
So.
I never beat that game. You'll have to tell me about it later.
Must have come this way.
Yeah. I could just let you borrow it.
No, I'm never gonna beat
Yeah,
it.
you have way too many video games to play right now. Most of them are on this channel. I hope that we beat Dead Rising soon, just so that way we can move on to the second one. Because I'm hoping if we get done with them fast enough, we could at least start playing Dead Rising 3 before I go away to school.
That would be cool.
For people not knowing, videos will still be... I know that this is in the future, but in the fall, sometime around September, I'm hopefully going out of state for to Full Sail University for game development. And if that happens, obviously, me and Zach aren't going to be in the same spot. We're going to still try keeping games. Like, it'll most likely be stuff like GTA 5 and possibly like things like Gary's mod. We'll try playing stuff like that that we could do online. And it won't come as often, but we're going to still try keeping with it as much as possible. And also, I know that I'll definitely be doing a lot of collabs with a couple other YouTubers, like the people on the Check 'Em Out page, because I just want to keep content coming to you guys. So.
Is anyone listening? Please respond.
Who knows? Please respond. Please. So, once this cutscene's over, we're gonna skip it, since this is the campsite that we were talking about. But I don't know how she starts this fire in the first place, because it's obviously...
Everything is really wet.
Everything is soaking wet.
It's like no smoke either. They didn't even bother.
And there's one match. One match.
And it's soaking wet now. Like,
Yeah.
let's hold it out in the rain for a while.
I mean, she is under a little outcropping, but the odds of all that stuff still being dry enough to light with one match is very slow.
It's like already like blazing. She's trying to blow on it.
Yeah. Burns her hand. So yeah, she obviously lost touch with her friend. She found a pack from one of her friends on the radio. We didn't really skip over it, but just recapping. So she's trying to get. We get to watch one of the cutscenes. So she's trying to still wait to see if she can hear anything from him.
Shamanistic.
Gosh dang. He remembered one of our last playthroughs. Zach said that he was going to make it a goal to say shamanistic in every episode, and he failed miserably. But since this is technically our new first episode, I guess he gets to start again.
I spent like the last 5 minutes trying to remember which word it was I was gonna say. So that was the conclusion there.
Yeah. And everyone who's wondering about who Sam was that Asian chick that you saw in the mirror.
Yeah, because the first time I was like, I'm not making the same mistake I made on The Evil Within. Sam is definitely that girl. But then I was like, the next playthrough I forgot completely. I was like, who's Sam? Which guy is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's take a break, okay?
But yeah, this is her talking, saying that Laura's smart, trying to get her spirits up because she's believing that what they're looking for is in the opposite direction that everyone else thinks.
Sam looks like an Asian Max Caulfield from Life is Strange.
I've yet to play Life is Strange. I want to at some point.
It's a great game, but I don't know if the ending is worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I liked playing the game though. It was really beautiful.
Yeah. I want Dishonored 2 to come out.
Dishonored.
Yeah. A lot of people hated that game. I adored Dishonored.
Dishonored.
Because it is a really slow start to the game, but I still think it's a beautiful and amazing game.
My reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
And when were you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
With a TV crew behind you.
Experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history. So why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
Shit, Dr. Whitman. It's a ship. Don't need a PhD to know that.
Going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle. That's where
Was
we
that
need
like
to
the
go.
Bermuda
Oh,
Triangle?
my little bird. I'd follow you almost anywhere but that place.
That guy's from Jonah.
Bad storms, more like, makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're serious.
Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
So that dude, Roth, is like a father figure to Laura, which I'm assuming.
And
Seems
he
like it.
just made the executive decision that they're going into the Dragon's Triangle. Which was dumb. I don't know why he did that.
Nope. Who knows? Alright, so this is pretty much it that we're gonna do. I know that this episode's I guess it's really not that short. But next episode we're actually going to jump ahead a little bit. So stick with us and we'll try catching you up.
In the meantime, go check out all those people that we tell you to check out on our channel. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Leave a comment saying how lame this episode was if you want. Just like,
Follow us
they've
on
obviously played it. They seem totally disinterested. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed the video, even though this is like the millionth playthrough. And also check out our Twitter, because that's there.
And goodbye.